All right, so NYC Mayor Mr. Eric Adams was giving a talk about the economy and jobs and essentially trying to open up and things of that nature, essentially what he's been trying to get going. And he let something slip, something that he's been getting torn apart for on social media. Take a look at it, and then I want to talk about it.
If my businesses are sharing with their employees, you are part of the ecosystem of this city. My low-skilled workers, my cooks, my dishwashers, my messengers, my shoe shine people, those who work in Dunkin' Donuts, they don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office. They need this. We are in this together, and we should be saying to our
Wow. Wow. You can just feel through the screen the outright elitism just oozing out with every breath that guy took in that clip that I just showed you. That's absolutely amazing. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is an encapsulation of what those that are affluent, the people in the business community, the owner class, those that are well off, think about the rest of us, the majority of people. Because need I remind you, and I'll just go ahead and state this first and foremost, because I think that this is the most important point. These quote unquote low skill workers, the cooks, the messengers, the shoe shiners, the Dunkin' Donuts employees, the ones that don't have the academic skills to sit in a corner office, I'm quoting him here, those are the workers that make up, that comprise the majority of workers in this society. Not just this society, but any given society. That's obvious, isn't it? That's relatively obvious. So this guy with this rhetoric, with this speech here, is honestly making an enemy out of most of everybody right here. Not everybody's a doctor, not everybody's a lawyer, not everybody's a physical therapist, not everybody plays in the NFL. Those are far few and in between jobs. No. Most people are these low-skilled workers that he's describing here. Yeah, they are. And I wouldn't make an enemy out of them because they have what's called the power of numbers. And that can scare the shit out of anybody. I don't care what position you're in. Mayor, governor, Senate member, president, doesn't matter. And I love how he tries to make it seem like it's not a pejorative. He's not referring to them like this low skill workers, like it's not a pejorative. Because he throws in that my low skill workers, my cooks, my messengers, my shoe shiners, my Dunkin' Donuts, as if to signify you belong to me. And in belonging to me, the fact that you're low skilled doesn't matter because you're mine. Come on, guys, you're mine. You're my shoe cleaner, bro. You're low skilled and you don't have any academia, but you're mine nonetheless. I love you. What a backhanded ass. It's not even, what is that? A compliment? What is that supposed to be? But I would recommend for this guy, since these people are apparently low-skilled workers. First of all, what is a high-skilled worker? What is a high-skilled worker if these jobs are low-skilled? Secondly, Mr. Eric Adams, to determine if a job is truly a low-skilled job, I have a recommendation for you. How about you go and try to work at Dunkin' Donuts at 7 a.m. when everybody wants donuts and some coffee and whatever else they sell? Well, how about you go try and do it? See how that gets you. When there's a line wrapped around the building, go take orders at the drive-thru window and see how well you can handle it. Go do that. How about you go and try and be a cook at a busy restaurant in peak lunch or dinner hours? Go try and wait tables and see, what people experience that are waiters, that are waitresses. How about you go try and be a messenger or a shoe shiner or whatever the fuck? I mean, to insinuate, to have the kind of ideology, the kind of thinking, whereas it's in your brain to think, okay, a person's job title essentially describes what they mean to society. So whatever it is that you do for work, that determines your worth as a human being. Think about that for a second. Just think about it for a second. Think about all the jobs that are unsavory jobs that you don't really want to do yourself, but it has to be done. And people do it. And we're incredibly grateful for those people that do it. For those of you out there that own a house or live in a house or a home, how grateful are you that there are people that are out there that come through and take your trash and dispose of it? You know what they're called? Those sanitation workers. Yeah, that's a job that, I'll be honest, I don't want to do that. But am I grateful for the people that do it so that I don't have to? Of course I am. Those aren't low-skilled workers. You want to know why I can't say that's low skill? Because I don't have the skill to do it. I don't have the want to. I don't have the desire. So you know what? Those people I treat with great admiration and respect. And that goes for anybody. I look at all jobs, all workers as just workers. You know, you're not a low skilled or high skilled worker. Once again, what determines that? What determines that? And it's so deep rooted within the thinking of this society, especially here within this country that we call America. You know, it reminds me of the wage debates. You know, ignorant individuals will come out and say, oh, these burger flippers, these McDonald's workers, the people that work in Steak and Shake, they don't deserve $15 an hour. All they're doing is turning meat over. Okay, who are you to decide, once again, based upon a person's job title, what they should earn? I have a solution for you. No matter what job a person has, no matter what their occupation may be, they should earn a wage that is enough for them to survive. How's that sound? Many people don't do that. Yeah, doesn't happen for many people in this country. What is it, like half of workers live paycheck to paycheck as it is? How many people are in poverty? The minimum wage is $7.25. Nowhere in the country can you make minimum wage and live and survive. No, it can't happen. At this point, $15 is an arbitrary number. Because if the minimum wage kept up with worker productivity, it'd be over $24, I think it is now. But I'm kind of going on a tangent here. But this right here, man, this pissed me off, and it pissed a lot of people off. How many people do you know with degrees that graduated, couldn't find a job in their field, and they took up a job? It might be flipping burgers. It might be working at the grocery store. It might be working in the factory or whatever until they can find a job, doing something in their field that they got the degree for. I know many people with degrees that don't work what Mr. Eric Adams would consider a high-skilled job, or they're not considered a high-skilled worker. This entire conversation is just idiotic to me, this high-skilled and low-skilled. And I mean, what are the determining factors for this? What is it truly? And to top this off, I know I brought up earlier how these low-skilled workers are the ones that comprise most of society. I went and pulled up an article from NPR. Now, this is from 2014. This is, of course, by my standards and many other standards, a little outdated, but it makes the point nonetheless. So this is an article that gives out, once again, from 2014, the most common jobs for the rich, the middle class, and the poor, okay? And you'll see here what jobs these people comprise, right? These particular populations based upon their income level. Now, I want to, once again, preface by saying this. Half of workers in this country make $30,000 or less. I believe it's 70% make $50,000 or less. I just want to leave that with you before I proceed. Okay, so $270,000 a year and up. This is the 99th percentile. Once again, this is from 2014. The most popular top 10 jobs for the people that make $270,000 and up is physicians, managers, chief executives, lawyers, sales supervisors, financial managers, marketing and ad managers, accountant, and auditors. Do you notice something here? Yeah, these people are employers. Yeah. The ones that don't comprise most of society, your physicians, your doctors, your lawyers. I just read it out to you. Now, I want to skip all the way down to the people that make, this is $48,000 to $50,000 a year. School teachers, truck drivers, nurses, secretaries, ITs, office supervisors. Let's go even further down. This is from 26K to 32K a year. Truck drivers, secretaries, nursing aides, customer service, janitors, laborers, retail sales clerk, cooks. I know they're not in here. I don't see their name, but let's throw construction workers around in this ballpark somewhere. So these are the jobs that comprise most of society, and this guy is referring to them as low-skilled workers. Well, there you go. You're making an enemy out of most of the people in America, Mr. Eric Adams. He's a repulsive figure. I don't know a whole lot about him, but I know he is not an ally of the people, no matter what he may say. This is the mayor of New York City nonetheless, and it's an incredibly unfortunate fact.